Greetings, my fellow forward observers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault, Episode 54, Shell Fight. I wonder if I'd be able to try to have what looks to be a three-dimensional... Oh, that's not... I can try? Or maybe drop shadow. I'm sure it's going to be ugly. Because my brain can't picture that all that well. We'll see. So the Killbox, I think I'm going to paint red so that blood blends in a bit better. Now, because that's not vault colors. I'll just have it be like a steel gray. We don't want to go full Wendigo here. We clean up after ourselves. And if the drop shadow doesn't work, I'll just remove it. It's not a big deal. No, it wouldn't be there. See, I'm really bad at this. You're seeing my art weakness. A lot of trial and error here. We'll see what that looks like. Then the other thing is we're going to want the walls. The lovely pastel blue. I missed a floor. And that's the kill box, right? Maybe a little reminder of where the lamps go. Well, no, I don't need that. I don't think the turrets can be painted. Or the lamps. So nothing else in there is valid. Looking good. What I don't have is a chunk dunk. For slag and stone chunks. I noticed. We have a lot of chunks out here that just haven't been moved, and that would really help with the stone cutting. Because I only have 2 stone cutters that were gonna dime, but now I can have up to 7 people hauling chunks. Or let's say 14 people hauling chunks into position. All right, Kadath, you also, before I use up all my Tinctoria, you should dye your armor black. And then Nella probably needs to dye clothing blue. I don't care about the colors of the refugees, though. They're not our people. There's always colored lights research. That's actually not a thing anymore. Not really. It's kind of different now in 1.4, where you end up with just advanced lights. You didn't know? Color lights? Is not a research option anymore. It's called advanced lights, and what it does is it halves the power need of lights and then gives you the whole hue options that you can use for making your lights whatever color you want. Did I blow your mind? Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It makes the lights research worth doing, because if you have, like, you know, if you have 100 lights in your colony, and you research advanced lights, all of a sudden you're spending 50% less electricity to power those lights. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to sun lamps. Sun lamps are as power hungry as they've ever been, but I think that's for obvious balancing reasons. But yeah, that's a really nice feature of 1.4, I think. So here comes the bionic arm that is due for Destroyer. One thing I haven't done is a health check to make sure that Destroyer is the only one with a permanent injury. Yes, he is. Now you just need to be able to pick the shape of the lights. Well, you sort of can. It's linked to your style category. So if you pick a style, it's built to that style. So in my case, if I wanted, well, okay, it doesn't really help because my refugees are also rustic, but it's whoever builds the light, it's to their style category. So for instance, oh, Flo wants to join. So if Zootan Army, for instance, had a totemic style and the constructor was a totemic believer, the light would then be totemic style. So you can sort of pick your light style depending on who does the construction. So Flo, I don't even know which one you are because I renamed you. That would be Madsen. That would be the Hussar. Do we accept the steadfast, wimpy Hussar to join our vault? I feel like I'm like shots fired here. I'm just trying to describe them fairly because they're wimpy, steadfast Hussar. So, yes or no? You guys are the judge. Florian Paul Hussauler? Hausler the Hussar? That's confusing. Got 2 minutes left on that poll. And he is happy here. He's a little banged up. Oh, your Goju's deficient? Well, friend, I happen to have a supply of it. For just you. What happens in a tie? The coin decides. Whoops. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh! Ow! Okay. Won't play with that. Hey, Carlotta, you flirting? Nope, not a single flirt. I think another thing that I'll pull for is who should she attempt to romance, because it's a cooldown thing, so you guys can choose who she's gonna take on a date. If it hurts, I shouldn't do it. I know. Well, I dropped the coin, and I felt like I was gonna need to flip it. Oh, RimWorld pathfinding. You never cease to amuse. The funny thing about this pathfinding is when those steel barricades aren't in fire, that's just extra burning. Is she more attracted to anyone? She has the highest chance with Cathanon, rather. But Cathanon is twice her age, so I can include it in an option, but like, I don't think I'm going to, because it's kind of like a kind of pedophilic. Can they still attack if someone joins? Yes, they can. So if Flo does join, they can still betray me. They betray Flo too. So this poll doesn't negate the prediction. In fact, I am going to poll again because I think it's important for you to realize that this is not linked to the prediction at all. Plus it was a tie. So here's the poll again. Now that you know, voting yes or no has no, it does not change the outcome of the prediction one way or the other. That way you're not like incentivized to vote for a choice based upon how you predicted whether they betray me or not, as it doesn't help. Hey, buddy. He's really cute right now. If someone wants to redeem the Yoda cam, he's making a love face. We're not gonna vote for you to make you a dirty old man. No, I guess we could put you in the age reversal for like, well, actually, you can only age reverse up to what, 25? I forget what age it is, but the Biosculpt age reversal doesn't work forever because eventually it becomes what is called hostile reverse aging, and yeah. But yeah, like if we could include you, I don't think we have the time to put you through like 15 cycles of reverse aging so that the age gap is like, at that point it's just pedophilia with extra steps, right? And I'm not going down that route. Wendy might, but our Doomsday Vaulters surely do not think that that is appropriate. Way too taboo. Okay, this is... I can't picture what it looks like done, but it's... might not be a good fit. What if I mind wipe everyone of his age? Still no. Mama Wendy makes everything special. Yeah, she just doesn't have morals. She eats her kin. Someone joked in YouTube comments, like, imagine if CPS visited Wendy's workshop because of how she abuses her children. And I'm like, she would just eat the CPS worker. What do you mean? Like, it's just more food at her doorstep. So, Flo, you get to join. And then, Madsen, if you want to rename your character to something, I'll do it for you. MBM or MB Madsen. If you want to rename your character, you're welcome to. Do I have an empty bedroom? I don't think I do. I'm also probably going to need a bedroom for Jean-Paul. Not soon, but like eventually, because Jean-Paul is, you know, a member that should not be in a crib forever. So, here we go. Expando. Ooh, that's a lot of meat. Slow down, dudes. This will be the last one. Gonna run out of room. Although the additional infusion of leather is kind of nice, because that allows me to do some more clothing crafting. So where's Words of Trust? Here it is. And then you are gonna move there. You are a hussar, so I'm going to give you a gun. Give me an assault rifle. And then you are going to be assigned full meals, adult clothing, and you're going to avoid pollution. And unfortunately for you, you're no longer going to be on recreation, because you're going to be treated equally, for better or for worse, for your moods. One thing that I should probably do is try to do a little conversion ritual, which is on a 3-hour cooldown, so that's convenient. It doesn't need to be converted. We don't do forced conversions. I'm not going to be imprisoning, but we'll try a conversion ritual, and if that doesn't take, I will have Sapo try to convert. Gentle, sort of, you know, Jehovah's Witness style, not a full-on crusade. Okay, well, I don't know. Forget I said Jehovah's Witness. Gentle proselytism, but not full-on crusade. Whoops, well, that was quick. You've been able to walk for... That's funny. He was able to walk for like all of like 5 minutes, and then forgot that he wanted to eat, and then Hyas is like, Move your feet, lose your seat. Thanks for the meat. Oh, hi. All the while he's trying to puke on Dante. You're gonna go on a limb and say someone came to my door today? No, they didn't. No one really ever comes to my door. I think having Echo and Tusk bark with their deep, booming, angry barks is a pretty good deterrent. And if that's not deterrent enough, I don't answer my door. Like, I can't hear my door. They can stand out there if they want. It's not being rude. I'm not gonna hear them. My wife doesn't have time. She's juggling a baby in the other room. But no, it has happened in the past. I did something particularly mean when I was in my formative years, early 20s, where I had a roommate, friend of mine from high school, and we lived in an apartment complex, and we knew that this is going to sound so irreverent. I don't mean for it to be, but I'm going to stop my story. Yep. If you're wondering, you can message me on Discord about it. So how are we doing? Guests, 11 days. Prisoners, 4 hours. Okay, so the prisoners are about to be ejected? Or whatever, I don't know, returned on Shuttle? Turned over? What do you call it when you, prisoner exchange? That's what I'm trying to think of. We're about to have a prisoner exchange, and the prisoners are gonna be asked to leave. Two res serums, correct. That is the reward for the prisoners. Oh, are these siegers gonna hit my prisoner shuttle? So I'm not gonna use these steel mortars because they're in a they're not in a. Maybe I'll move them to an allowed spot. So is this allowed? Yes, 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 yes. Is this allowed? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So there is not going to be any mercy. I am going to sextuple shoot the raid here. So I'm going to leave other people on their own zoning because I don't even think this is going to be much of a fight. The raid, given the amount of mortars that I currently have, ought to not exist real quick. So shield, move the mortar up there, and then Yarrow. Ooh, is a better shooter. Dupe. No. I'm doing a bad job of this. I have some empty ones. Carlotta. Oh, Carlotta, you're actually a ridiculously good shooter. So, sorry, I'm just... So Shield's getting that one. Tech Noir's getting that one. So Shield, Tech Noir, and then Sapo, Carlotta, Shay, and Cam. 6. And they are... Oh, wow, they dropped right in the middle. That's unusual. They've got 1 triple, a lot of sniper. Nobody right now is outside, and the avoid pollution people shouldn't be able to get within 40 range of the triple with sniper. So I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. Mortar accuracy is indeed based upon shooting ranks, unless you have legacy mode enabled in your storyteller settings. Correct. So the more capable the shooter, the more accurate they are on a mortar. Vis-a-vis, use your best shooters, because it will benefit you. That's actually maybe not the right use of vis-a-vis. So once these mortars are moved to a acceptable spot, I'll have them all be operated. We're gonna load them. Okay, they're all loaded. You guys just got supplied. I don't think that in this case I'm even going to bother with lighting the tunnel on fire. I think between turrets and mortars and shooters at the door, there's not going to be much threat. Kiss me back. Thanks for the sub. The last sip of coffee for you, friend. Oh, here we go. Don't want to miss the action. We have some pukies due to an incompetent cook. 15, 13, 18? No, that's just not true. Incompetent cooks end at 9. So it's actually just filth in this room. Because it's slightly dirty. I probably can afford sterile tiles. I should probably do that at some point. Sayonara! I'm gonna have everyone reload and then try to release a follow-up shot. And then... maybe not Nella. Sapo's out there. Cam. A lot of shield. Thomas is going to switch weapons because I need him to be a gunner for the moment. Yarrow, Shane, Doopy, and MB, and Destroyer. The 6 isn't looking too bad. A little weird, but not too bad. I figure if they're all loaded at the same time, it's going to be easier for me to designate a good target leading the targets. So one last really strong volley before these shooters return to the entryway. All right, that's probably good enough. So let's aim here. Wasn't terrible. Not my best work, but not terrible. So the ones to fear is Nag, who will be one of the first in the door. So Mayhem will be sure to skip Nag to prevent triple launching, and that would be the only high-level threat. The rest of the weapons are not, I'm not looking forward to it, but it's not necessarily fatal. Unfortunately, because my best shooters are also the ones with the armor, except for Yaroslav, there's not a lot of armored gunners, but I can rely upon the column door combinations plus the barricades. Actually, I wonder what's harder to hit. 34 versus... okay, yeah, it's better to be behind the columns. So I'll just stack everyone like that. And then these shooters are going to come in and help out as soon as they can. Luckily, the... Oh, God, that's a hell of a spot. I can have my refugees help to load. Although I don't want to do that. Because the Resmic Serum is going to land here, and fleeing raiders, siegers could scoop it up and run off with it. And that would be real bad. Whoa, you must be on Go Juice. And you farted on me. That's just great. Quit playing the piano while I fight. Oh, okay, so, okay, let's haul this triple... Shoot. Mayhem. Skip the triple there. Doopy, you haul it away. The triple launcher, if set on fire, would still blow up and be a horrible catastrophe. So, that's why I'm... It's probably safe where it is now. I can't imagine this spot is vulnerable to attack. A little bit of gas. I am... The ones that are rushing forward, I'm gonna just mayhem back. Great. I really need an alert beep over a stupid veggie meal. Because that's the danger right now. Not the well-armed, well-geared raid dropping tox gas everywhere in my base. But it's the, game's alerting me about stupid meals. Yeah, don't care. But thanks to Psycasting and some careful micromanagement, I do believe that we have... Well, I don't want to jinx it, but it is pretty good. I don't even think anyone has particularly high tox gas buildup right now. And you're running. Oh god, Zalek, that's not a good place for you. So now that they're fleeing, I can... I mean, I've got 24 hours to load the shuttle, but I can start to bring the prisoners I was guarding to the shuttle. And we have another triple launcher for personal use. Oh, he fled properly. Cool. Lucky you. You are missing a nose, an ear, a hand. Bionic stomachs. Yeah, they got properly shredded, but they're seconds from definitive healthcare, so they get to survive. Slicer. You'll be tended to. You'll be fine. So interesting that Beard and Fisher never got unparalyzed by chance. You still have muscle parasites? Holy cow. The rest of everybody else got cured of that, like, ages ago. Psychic drone male high. That sucks. And unfortunately for me, I don't have a soother to counteract it. So... Kadath, Sapo, Mayhem, Nella, all the men of the colony are going to be given recreation time to try to compensate. Unless they're psychically deaf. I don't know if I have any psych deaf, but if I do... Well, actually, I do, because the Hussar are psych deaf. Zalek, I don't know your gender. Female. Okay, never mind. Alright, so that should help. Anyone else psych deaf that I don't know about? I don't believe so. No, just the Hussar. Ooh, God, we already have long rot. They arrived, yeah, they had why are you so slow? Oh, food poisoning. Okay, yeah, you're not the crematorium dude. You get a night off. Oh, they are restricted. I was wondering why no one had loaded it yet, but that makes sense. So who has a hearty mood? Carlotta. Sorry, Carlotta. You might be the Bachelorette, but that doesn't spare you from the worst manual labor that the colony has to offer. Should I add sterile tiles to the kitchen? This is really the only batch of food poisoning I've had so far, but I do have an unbelievable amount of silver. I have 11k. And I have steel, despite the fact that the stockpile only says 360. It's because I haven't hauled it. So I have plenty of steel as well. Maybe not in the right place, but I do have the steel. So if you think that I should put sterile tiles in here, I'll do it. So you got 2 minutes to vote on that. And whoever's closest, Doopy, go get me my res serum. I may also want to consider... Ew, more food poisoning. I may also want to consider standard meal. Don't eat simples or nutrient paste. Eat your fines. I may also, what I was trying to say is I may also want to consider setting up deep drills back in or turning on the deep drill in Yaroslav's room to supplement some of the steel that we are using up real quick. If I sterilize. I don't think it's urgent or anything like that, but it's something that we could do. Oh, these end tables are steel. Yeah, I'm going to make them out of sandstone. Lady Shell, trying to set the base on fire. Luckily, we live in a mostly stone bunker. Kind of not a problem. And then these prisoners need to be set to release. Ah, the mod I suggested earlier, showing the number of enemy weapons in a raid stack, is done. Sweet. Drop a link. Yes, sterilize the kitchen. Oh, before I do that, I am going to remove the paint floor to try to refund some of the dyes. Can you stop setting all my rice on fire, though? I like how Kadath was putting out the fire with his sword. But awesome. That's a really... I'm sure a lot of people will find that useful to be able to, like, count doomsday launchers and the like. Uncle of Scorpio. Scorpio, are you related to everyone, man? No, just, like, everyone that shows up. Another thing I've been meaning to do is the conversion ritual. I'll get around to that. So build ship and host refugees. He's a spy, you think? I don't know, he could be. Wow, this food poisoning is causing a lot of chaos. There is just vomit everywhere. In fact, refugees? Do some Septober cleaning. It's a new ritual. I just made it up, but clean, for the love of God, clean. Technoir just called Destroyer a criminal. Lady Shell tried to convert Destroyer to Lady Shell's ideology. And Technoir called him a criminal. How did he join again? I mean, he might be. Yeah, now you're trying to convert others. You really are a winner. Oh god, this poor baby. This poor baby. There's not a lot that you can do for a baby when you have a high psychic drone. Because, like, babies can't recreate. They can be played with. They don't love... They're not enthralled with their food choices. So as a result, it's just like... Congratulations, enjoy your misery. Sorry, baby. Oh well. I'm doing my best. Called Show Weapon Tallies. Sweet. Thank you for the link. Or for the reference. Oh, now Bonep and Yaroslav are fighting. Yaroslav almost removed Bonep's leg. Came pretty close. And lest I forget, but there is weapons traders. Let me go out there. Actually, don't we have a trade improvement, someone? Oh, maybe it lapsed. Yeah, I think it lapsed. I think Thomas or someone had a trade price improvement. YouTube is the modern way of entertaining a baby. Maybe. Little Coco Melon or something. Does want to play. Hey, Carl. Well, Carlotta's just... What is happening to you? Oh, I've been forcing you to cremate this whole time? Oh, God. I am sorry. Shield, go play with your baby. Shield, despite the high psychic drone, is still on a kill high. So, Shield's fine. Scorpio, not so much, though. Kind gene pack? Yeah, yes, please. Give now. My lord, where have you been my whole life? We need a little bit more kindness in this world. Even if I have to surgically implant it in people. When I say it like that, it sounds a little hostile. Is there anything else I could buy from you? Because I don't benefit from gifts anymore. Medicine? Why not? Explosive shells? Yes, please. I don't need smoke shells because there's no such thing as a mechanoid on this planet. Low shield pack? Sure. And then... I don't need 26 sniper rifles. So for my own sanity, I want to sell off whatever garbage is on this map tile. And because there's no hostiles present, I can do that by just painting the world a one giant stockpile and like I'm British and have a flag and go, this is mine. So there we go. That is everything, I think. So gift, and I'm not getting any actual money for these gifts. I probably don't need to really ever send incendiary shells. I can't think of a situation where I would use incendiary shells over high explosives. There's just not a case for that. So I'm going to be gifting them yayo. I don't need hard drugs like that in the colony. And then this is going to take me a minute and I apologize, but this is just so I don't have to spend 5 years hauling the everything. So I think what's going to be easier is for me to gift everything and then ungift things like that I want to keep. So I don't have to make any brain choices. Just click, 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 click. So keep the sniper rifles, keep the EMP, keep the assault rifles, keep the heavy SMG, keep some of the more assault sniper rifles and assault rifles, and a few more SMGs, and that's it. I'm actually surprised there's not more stuff. There's a lot of pack of survival meals. But, accept a gift, but they don't appreciate it. Yeah, I know. So the other thing I could do is to stop making simple meals and veg fine meals, because my guests will just eat the packaged survival meals. Packaged survival meals are worth a lot of money, but I don't really care. Oh, there's still guns out. Oh, because they're biocoded. Yeah, you can't gift biocoded weapons. So that means that every unbiocoded weapon, and shell for that matter, has been forked over. So I still need to do some hauling here, but most of the hauling has been done. Or, well, I didn't really haul it. I just pointed over yonder. There's a gun under a rock next to a body. Yeah, you can have that. And they're like, oh, nice. Thanks for the tip. So trying to finally get rid of that mask. That definitely cleaned a lot of stuff up. Look at the weapons here. It used to be just like mass litter of weapons everywhere, and now it's tidier ish. I can see the shelves again. Exactly. There's obviously a case to call in another bulk goods trader when I have the cooldown off cooldown, because I have so much tattered clothing that I can sell to bulk goods traders. So that's my next big shopping ask. Get that done. Have I done the convert yet? I have not. So I'm a little worried about it because everyone's on a bad mood due to, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are on a really bad mood due to the psychic droner. So I'm worried that I do the conversion ritual and it's going to go foul and then people will be even more pissed off, but I will attempt. Why is there 6 painted on the floor? We're Vault 6. Here we go. Where's MB? Oh, I don't know about that. Come on. Oh, God, it's not going to go well. Yeah, the expectations of this colony are so high that there's no way to finesse it. I have the best possible ritual room. You know, it's over 120. Everyone has seating. Well, I had enough seating. I probably could, given the colony pop, added some additional pews in, but that wasn't a penalizing factor. It worked. I mean, it didn't work well, but it worked. So, MB lost 30% or something. Have I tamed hamsters? No. I do have a waste rat, but definitely not to be confused with a hamster. They're a little bitier. A lot more than a little. Oh, shoot. I do have tamed ducks, though. Yeah, that's true. Or domesticated ducks. I don't think you tame a duck. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Do I look like I know? Sitting in my office playing video games like I have any idea what duck animal husbandry would look like. Thank you for watching RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vaulters.